Hello friends, welcome to Dr. Vid channel. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor and Head, Veterinary Medicine. We have already seen infectious bovine rhinotracheitis part 1 and 2. Now we will conclude here with part 3, pathological reasons, diagnosis, differential diagnosis, treatment, prevention and control of important disease, infectious bovine rhinotracheitis. We see here the pathological reasons. First, we'll see the pathological reasons in the respiratory system because there is respiratory form of IBR. Clinician can find necrotic lesions on muzzle and nostril. Characteristic: erosion of nasal mucosa and it become a very red. So name is given red nose. There is degenerative and necrotic changes on mucosa of nasal, paranasal sinus, pharynx, larynx and trachea. That means degenerative and necrotic lesion in upper respiratory tract. There are signs of emphysema and pneumonia. We continue here the pathological lesions. You know that another form of IBR is vulvovaginal form. That means reproductive system. There are clear-cut pustular lesions on the mucosa of vulva and vagina. Characteristic lesion. The fetus may become necrosis, may become mummification means absorbed into the uterus and may go autolysis or degenerative changes. In bull, characteristic is pustular lesions on prepuce and penis. Penis means only glans penis. There is also meningoencephalitis form. Central nervous system is involved. Lesions in vertebral cortex and special type of inclusion body in epithelial cells of the body, that is Cowdry type A. The Cowdry is a name of scientist Edmund Cowdry and he has found out this thing. So it is called as Cowdry type A. Detail we are not going because it is not necessary for you. Diagnosis is based on clinical finding and characteristic lesion in various forms of the disease. Respiratory form, abortion, pustular vulvovaginitis form, meningoencephalitis form, and their characteristic lesions and clinical findings. The sample to be collected is important when you become a veterinary officer in the field. From live animals, you can collect nasal swabs or genital swab or conjunctival swab, very easily available. Collection of aborted materials, collection of tissue samples from fetal liver and brain, collection of spleen, semen, placenta, uterine mucus, and serum. Some samples from fetus and some samples from live animal. From the dead animal, clinician can collect lymph node, liver, lung, brain, aborted fetal liver, brain and spleen. That is very easy. We continue here the diagnosis. Virus isolation can be performed on various cell cultures of bovine origin. The virus produces cytopathic effect in 2 to 4 days. Identification of virus by fluorescent antibody test and electron microscopy. Important serological tests are the virus neutralization test and ELISA test. These tests are most widely used for antibody detection in infectious bovine rhinotracheitis. We see here the differential diagnosis. In this, pneumonia is the main symptom in IBR, and pneumonia is caused by many other diseases, both in clinical medicine and preventive medicine. I will narrate the names of diseases which are required to be differentiated from infectious bovine rhinotracheitis. The diseases are bovine viral diarrhea, rinderpest, malignant catarrh, pulmonary pasteurellosis caused by Pasteurella multocida, and other diseases in the next slide. The pneumonic form is confused with other diseases, parainfluenza, verminous pneumonia, allergic rhinitis, Ascaris pneumonia because of migration of Ascaria from the lungs, aspiration pneumonia, contagious bovine pleuropneumonia. These diseases shows the pneumonia, and pneumonia in this IBRI that is required to be differentiated. Some of the diseases required to be differentiated from nervous form. There are many. Here I have mentioned only two, rabies and pseudorabies. Treatment: as this is viral disease, there is no specific treatment. If hyperimmune serum is available, one can use of it, and that is the solid treatment for this IBR. Broad spectrum antibiotics to check the secondary bacterial infection because there are all the chances to have secondary bacterial infection in pneumonia, in meningoencephalitis, in pustular vulvovaginitis, melanoprosthitis, eyes, etc. So antibiotic is a must to prevent the secondary bacterial infection and other symptomatic treatment because there are so many symptoms here. Treatment of respiratory disease, especially upper respiratory tract and the pneumonia, treatment of conjunctivitis, treatment of pustules in vagina, vulva, penis, and prepuce, restoration of fluid and electrolyte balance, supportive treatment, and good nursing and care will help in early recovery of the disease. Prevention and control, as usual with the other diseases, strict isolation of the affected animals, quarantine of newly entered animal, hygiene and sanitation, good management. These are the general steps for the control of disease. Important step is prevent contact between infected animal and seronegative animal, means healthy animal. Perform the diagnosis or test and identify the seropositive animals, and those are positive must be eliminated from the herd. Good hygiene, management, sanitation, the infected bull or cow should not be used for breeding purpose, and 3-4 vaccines are available. This vaccination should be performed as per the instruction of the manufacturers. Friends requested to share information to other veterinarian and veterinary students. To promote the channel, requested to subscribe this channel. With this, we are concluding the disease infectious bovine rhinotracheitis. Thank you very much for observing the video.